Yo, what's up guys, it is Offensive Seahawks fan back with another video. Today, since it's NFL draft season, sort of, I'm going to be giving you the biggest draft busts in the 2010s. Besides one, because it's the most obvious one you have to talk about, so we're just going to get straight into it. It is, without a doubt, Jamarcus Russell, possibly the biggest draft bust in NFL history. This dude went number 1 overall in about 2007. He was just this big quarterback out of LSU. And he didn't want to work hard for anything. He wanted to get paid before he even played one game. Not even one game. And he wanted all the money he could ever wish for. The infamous story of when Doug Peterson was working with the Raiders, he gave Jamarcus a thing to watch that was apparently blank, and he said, go home, watch all this, and tell me the plays you like and you don't like. It was a blank disc, and Jamarcus said, or he lied about it because he's a lazy piece of crap, and he said, yeah, everything looks good. That tape was blank, so yeah. There was problems from there on out. Number 9. We got Clelin Ferrell, defensive end for the Raiders in 2019. He was the 4th overall pick. I don't know if he's still with the Raiders, but there's still time for Ferrell to turn things around, but he mostly just looks like a depth player. There are worse outcomes, but in a draft that featured defenders like Devin White, Ed Oliver, and Devin Bush, all taken after Ferrell, he goes down as a disappointment. He had 10 sacks across 4 seasons, including his career best mark in sacks being set as a rookie. Number 9, we got another defensive end, Solomon Thomas from the 49ers, the 3rd overall pick in 2017. You might have expected Mitch Trubisky to occupy this spot. It's true that compared to the other first-round quarterbacks in 2017, he's a bust, but he still had a solid NFL career. If Trubisky had done exactly what he did in Chicago as a second-round pick, that we took him a lot more favorably. That's why I'm giving Solomon Thomas this spot. He's still in the NFL, but he's a depth piece for the Jets. Just like he was a depth piece for the Raiders last year when he had a career-high 3.5 sacks. Just not the numbers you want from the number 3 overall pick. Number 8, shocker, another defensive end. This time it's Dion Jordan from the Dolphins, the 3rd pick in 2013. Dion Jordan, who was suspended for all of the 2015 season, ended up playing 26 games for Miami, where with just 3 sacks and 46 tackles. He'd returned to the league after a 2-year absence in 2017, having a 4-sack season for the Seahawks, but he never managed to live up to the hype surrounding him when he was taken 3rd overall in 2013. Number 7, we got Kevin White, wide receiver for the Bears. He was the 7th overall pick in 2015. Kevin White has technically started a couple games this year for the Saints, but that really says more about the Saints than it does about White. White missed his rookie season with a stress fracture, not stress. He debuted in 2016 and posted the best numbers of his career. 19 catches for 187 yards, and he's still never scored a touchdown. Moving on to number 6, we got Blake Bortles. He was the 3rd overall pick in 2014 by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Bortles went 24 and 49 as a starting quarterback, and he led the league in interceptions in 2015. In fact, he threw double-digit interceptions in all 5 of his season with the Jags. His only, decent year was 2017 when the defense carried Jacksonville to the AFC Championship. After that season, he got paid $80 million, and he got benched for Cody Kessler in that season. And he's been a backup ever since, and he retired a year or 2 ago. Blake Bortles, you are a bust. Number 4, we got Jake Locker, quarterback, Tennessee Titans. He was the 8th overall pick in 2011. Locker, never threw more than 10 touchdowns in a season and 23 career starts. Locker was 9 for 14 touchdown interception ratio, and in his final NFL season in 2014 saw him throw 5 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. He retired in 2015, only 4 years in the league. Number 3, we got another quarterback. It's none other than Paxton Lynch, the 26th overall pick in 2016. This dude was absolutely terrible. Tebow at least led Denver to a playoff win. Lynch started a total of 4 games with the Broncos. His career numbers in the NFL: 79 for 128 for 792 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 4 picks. He spent some time on the Seahawks and Steelers roster, then played a year in the CFL, a year in the USFL, now he plays in the XFL, and he has been benched in every single football league he has played in. Absolute draft bust. Number 2, we got Trent Richardson, running back, Cleveland Browns, another 3rd overall pick in 2012. Richardson's Browns career lasted for 17 games. As a rookie, he had 1,317 scrimmage yards, but averaged 3.6 yards per carry and 3.4 yards per reception. He was traded in 2013 after 2 games and played 2013 and 2014 for the Colts. He bounced around practice squads and spent a year in the CFL, a year in the AAF, and now plays football in Mexico. This dude was just absolutely dreadful, to say the least. But the number 1 spot on this list in the 2010s draft bust is a Jalen Reagor. Shockingly, no. I don't know why he's not on this list. But it is none other than the chosen Josh Rosen. Oh my god, this guy was... In the NFL, Josh Rosen was replaced after 1 season in Arizona. He completed 55.2% of his passes in that 1 season, throwing 11 touchdowns to 14 interceptions. In 2019, he was traded to the Dolphins. He started 3 games, going 0-3 and throwing just 1 touchdown to 5 picks. And in 2021, he took a handful of snaps for the Falcons, going 2 for 11, 19 yards, and 2 picks. The last I've heard from him is on the Vikings practice squad. Well, that's all I got for today. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!